Look how cute my straw is. It's gone orange where my carrot juice obsession has gone crazy, and it's literally dyed my straw. I don't know what it is. I have truly been loving Australian gym brands at the moment. If you follow my channel, Instagram, you know I'm a die-hard Oner fan. The only thing I really wear. But I will say, from what I have tried, I am really impressed. Obviously, I've tried other brands in the past, but nothing's ever really compared to how much I love Oner. But with these Australian brands, I don't know what it is, but the Australians really know how to make your shape look good. And you'll see what I mean when I show you these pieces on. Really have paid so much attention to detail with shape, fit, material. I'm really excited to show you them. I've got 3 brands to show you. 2 brands have kindly gifted me. They literally just sent me them to try. I didn't even have to post. I don't have to say any of this. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. So I'm not gatekeeping them from you because I actually truly love them. And then the other brand I did buy with my own money. Thought I had to make a YouTube try on haul for you because I feel like, girlies, you can't be missing out on the Australian gym brand. So let's go through them individually, brand by brand, and see how they fit. Okay, so the first brand we're going to talk about is, I want to say Kikiva. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm probably not. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comments below because I probably am saying it wrong. This brand was the first Australian gym brand I tried. This is one of the brands that kindly gifted me stuff. Again, literally just to try. They didn't ask me to post in any of the stuff. I don't have to say any of this, and obviously will, as always, be completely transparent with you. This is the homepage. As you can already tell, just gorgeous branding. Their stuff looks insane. So me coded. Their stuff is very like cool, elegant. I will only ever say yes to trying brands that truly align with me. And when I saw this stuff, I was like, oh my god, yes, like I actually love the look of your stuff. And obviously I'd never tried an Australian brand before, so I was like, let's give it a go. I was genuinely so impressed. These are the 2 sets they sent me. The color palette, gorgeous, so me coded. I love creams and neutrals. I'm a neutrals girl through and through, and baby blue is like unreal on blonde, so I was so happy. First set, the neutral girlies I know will be screaming at this color. It's actually insane. You're gonna have to bear with me on because I've literally just worn this to Pilates, so we're just gonna ignore the fact that they're creased, probably stained, sweaty. I just wanted to get this up for you girls. I will link everything below. They sent me these wide leg trousers, so you've got your band here, sort of like a wide leg trouser, just straight all the way down, and then on the back, heart shaped on the glutes, and then your Kikiva logo here. Okay girls, these trousers are literally so incredibly flattering. I think because they're white as well, they just show your shape so much more. But as you can see, they just hug the glutes so perfectly. They stop where your glute rounds in, and then they come just straight down. I'm going to compare to Oner again because obviously it's all I know, and I know a lot of you girls who watch me is because of Oner. I'd say the material is more like the unified material. Super stretchy, but it's like thick. To be honest, I actually quite like that. It makes me feel supported. Like obviously with the soft motion fabric, it's flattering, but it doesn't sort of keep you in. This really does keeps you in if you're like bloated or you want tummy control. These are going to be your best friend. Another thing I love about these is these are more of a mid-rise, and as a girl with a very short torso, mid-rise is my best friend. I love how these sit. Glutes flattering wise, they are genuinely so flattering on the glutes, and because they are thick material, they do mold your glutes very nice. It's making the glutes look so good, and this detail in here where it obviously just rounds the glutes here just makes it look even better. I'm absolutely obsessed with the color of these so much. They look so good. I love them a lot, and I also love the color. They are like a creamy white, and as a girl who has tried a lot of gym clothes over her time, I mean, I've been going to the gym for like 7 years now, and I'm obsessed with fashion, so as you can imagine, I've tried loads, and getting a cream or a white right in gym wear is so incredibly hard. These, I mean, I wore skin colour underwear underneath these. Okay girls, for sheerness, I've actually put on white underwear. Obviously with them being white, it would show, because it is sort of like a big contrast with them being such a bright white. You can't really see on camera, but you can see it ever so slightly. I don't know if you can see by here. So just choose wisely with your underwear choice, because although obviously they are a tiny weeny bit sheer, as long as you are choosing the right underwear, you'll literally be so fine. So see-through wise, as long as you're wearing nude underwear or neither, personal preference, you do you, you will absolutely be fine. To go with it, absolutely adore this. So sorry again, I just want to supply, so it's a mess. Tank, which I absolutely love because the neckline, sort of like a sweetheart neck, which I think is so flattering. And I also love the straps, how they sort of come in and then you can see the strap. My favourite part is hands down the vest, the neckline on it. The sweetheart neckline is so gorgeous, but I also love these straps. Normally with vests, like they would stop at about here and then have the strap all the way up, but the fact that it triangles up just gives it a little bit of something and makes it look so elegant. Way more flattering when it's on. And then the back is so gorgeous. It's going to be so hard to show you without it being on. Obviously you'll see on the try on clips, it's just so flattering. You have your crossback here and your adjustable straps here. You have your little Kikiva sign here, but with it being in grey, it kind of blends in quite nice and it's not too in your face, which I like, because I hate it when you're wearing clothes that are branded so much that it looks too much. But I think that's just quite nice and subtle, which I love. And again, it just feels like it's keeping me in so nice. It sort of crosses over. So got a sports bra underneath with removable pads, so obviously personal preference, I keep these in. I just feel like it gives me more shape, which is what every girl wants, obviously. Because you have your sports bra underneath, you could sort of tuck this sports bra, I mean it's not going to look very neat because I'm not doing it properly, but into the sports bra underneath and wear it as a sports bra, so you kind of getting like a 2-in-1 fit, which is just so nice. I love it like this. I've worn it both ways and think it looks so cute, but it is so versatile because you can get more than one fit of it. Us girls love DIY in our outfits, but it's just so flattering. Again, so flattering. I got a extra small in them both. Did I get an extra small in them both? Yeah, I got an extra small in them both and they fit really well, so I would say stick true to size. It's super stretchy, but it is quite tight, so I would say if you're in between sizes, if you want it to cinch you in, I would definitely size down just for that like cinching feeling. But if you are one that wants a bit of room, maybe size up, just because it is it's stretchy, like super stretchy, but it is tight, so depending on what you want from it. If you're in between sizes, maybe size up because it is quite a thick fabric, although if you want that cinching in feeling, maybe stick true to size or size up in the bottoms, but size down in the tank just so it does go and suck you in that little bit more. It's so good for the gym, but also for outside the gym, like shopping, day to day. You can wear that either. It's so versatile. The other set they sent me, colour is genuinely unbelievable. Is solely a gym set, but when I say a very flattering gym set, look at the wrap waistband. Love a wrap waistband. I genuinely just think it just makes your torso look longer, in turn gives the illusion of the hips here, and obviously makes the waist look incy wincy. I'm absolutely obsessed with the wrap detailing. I just think it makes your waist look so much more elongated, and as a girl with a short torso, I just think it helps so much, because obviously it would sort of stop here if it was a high waist, whereas you have got that little bit more stomach on show, and I just think accentuates your curves even more. Obviously they are just sort of a wrap, so if you really wanted, I suppose you could roll it down and wear it down like that. They are like compressive, but they do have stretch to them, but also the back, which is the most important part. Look at that contouring. So not only do you have the V, also have the glute scrunch here. I mean, you can literally see glutes there without glutes even being in them. At the bottom, they have sort of like a tighter band, which obviously will be tighter around your glute and sort of lift your glutes up, which is the most flattering thing you're probably ever going to put on your body. Like, how insane do they look on the glutes? Because obviously you have your V around the glutes at the top. A round glute is what all of us girls want, but then you also have your scrunch, which goes in between the glutes, so it separates them so well. How insane. They just look so peachy. I'm obsessed with them so much, and because of this little bit here, it really is lifting my glutes up and giving the illusion of like shelfy rounded glutes. I'm absolutely obsessed with how they're fitting on my glutes. Like, wow. Say the shorts from the back, they kind of fit like a defined short. I've tried to find, I think, shorts like once or twice, and they kind of do fit like that. I wouldn't really be able to compare these to any of Oner's, because this scrunch is obviously a lot more dramatic than Oner, whereas Oner's speciality is having scrunches that will be super minimal. But in regards to flattering wise, I'd say they're kind of like an enhanced lift. The colour is unbelievable. It's like a baby blue, and I'm so here for baby blue at the minute. On blondes, I just feel like baby blue makes sense. I love my Oner cloud blue stuff, so I knew I would love this blue. The band, I'd say, is quite compressive, but it does have quite a lot of stretch, so I would say true to size, I wouldn't size up or down in these. I went for those in an extra small, and then to go with it, this gorgeous sports bra. And I genuinely thought to myself, I don't think I've ever seen a brand who's matched the wrapped top to go with it. Obviously it comes up higher, so your waist looks higher here, but this comes lower, so naturally your waist is going to look even longer. I feel like the longer your waist looks, the like smaller and more incy it's gonna look. Also love the V detailing. I think it's so flattering. It's just a band. Obviously you've got your Kikiva here and then your adjustable straps. You do have pads in them, however I did take them out. I just think it looks a little bit more flattering without them in. Okay, so this is the sports bra. I love this wrap detailing which matches the waistband. It looks so nice. You have sort of detail in here which separates the two cups, which is so nice. They do actually come with removable pads, but I have taken them out on this just because I thought with this bit here it looked a bit too much with them, so I've personally taken them out, but of course it's personal preference. But I also love the neckline of this. It sits at such a nice point. Again, such a flattering sports bra. The one thing I will say is I love like barely any band on my back. Like obviously that is quite a thick band, so I tend to sort of just roll it a little bit so the band's a little bit thinner, but that is personal preference. I love itty bitty tiny weeny sports bras, so the smaller I can make them the better. For the back, so it is quite a thick band. I mean, it's actually not that thick to be honest with you, but I love a thinner band. You have your adjustable straps here and then your Kikiva sign here. With it being a thicker strap, this is just personal preference. I just tend to, when I wear it, I just roll it up like that. But I also think if you roll it up like that, it kind of looks like a complete different bra. So again, if you're DIY and your fits like this, you're getting two fits in one. It like elongates your waist even more. I picked this up also in an extra small. Okay, so the next brand we're gonna do is Elite 11, and again, this color palette. Shocked that I hadn't heard of this brand sooner, because the flattering level of these, I was gobsmacked. The colour is so incredibly gorgeous. First thing I'm going to show you is these leggings. I would say these are mid-rise, sits just above my hip. I mean, you'll see on the try-on clips anyway, but they do fit more of a mid-rise on me. So you just have this thicker band, I'd say about this thick. Feel compressive, but it's got so much stretch to it. I don't know if you can really tell by the fabric here, but it's quite a thick fabric, but it's also thin. I really wish I could make you feel this through the screen, but it's very good quality. And the thing that I genuinely love the absolute most about these is the back, and off they don't actually look that flattering, so I can't wait to show you them on. Do I even need to say anything about the back of these leggings? I literally don't think my glutes have ever looked that good in my life. Like, I just am so obsessed. But you have your Elite 11 logo here, and then your scrunch here, and then really minimal sort of like glute bits by here. Doesn't tighten on your glutes. I don't know how the hell they've done it where you can literally see a glute there again without my glutes being in them, because there's no more tightness here. Crazy how they've made them look so good on the glutes, but the scrunch is so short that it really does make your glutes look so rounded. And this bit here, the way your glutes just sit so nicely, and because they're a really light colour shape, I just genuinely couldn't believe it. Got the glute separation here. This is just literally like a bit of a thinner fabric really, which I think just sort of like allows it to mould around your glutes nicely. And then you've got a different material around the glute and under. The only thing I can describe them to is a defined leggings because of the, I guess, glute contouring on them. With the defined leggings, I always feel like I can barely move
And then whereas these, the material is so stretchy, doesn't feel too rough or compressive on me. Cannot believe how good they look on the glutes, guys. Oh my god. Unreal.
I like literally wore them and you could literally see my hamstring detail through them.
I have actually put white underwear underneath these. It would be such a bright white underneath this. I mean, you can't see any white at all. So I'm gonna say, as long as you choose your underwear wisely, see-through wise, I think you're good to go.
Pick these up in a extra small, and for Oner leggings I would normally do a small, but I sized down in these, and to be honest, I'm glad I did. Band is like so incredibly stretchy that if you are in between sizes you probably could size down, but if not, I would say stick true to size. Go with it, guys. Like I've spoken about this jacket on my TikTok because the way I love the design of this so much. The reason I love it so much is the top of it. It looks more like a high neck top than it does like a zip up jacket, because the neckline doesn't have any like collary like detail or doesn't come up too high. Also love here that it has this bit on the zip that covers the zip, so it sort of hides it again, making it look like a top. And then you also have thumb holes here, and obviously you can unzip it, have your sports bra underneath, and then obviously have the matching set with a cute sports bra underneath. But also undone, it gives like Power Ranger suit vibes. I literally love it. This jacket I am obsessed with. This bit here is my absolute favorite. It's making it look like I've got like a high neck top on rather than a jacket, and I love that it's hidden here. I also love the thumb holes. I think it's just a lush addition. Also have contour lines going down here, and then from the back molds into the whole outfit. So nice. It's literally giving like Power Ranger vibe. And then wow, the pink and brown together, girls, how beautiful does that look as an outfit? I might actually have to wear this to the gym because it literally looks insane. But this is what it looks like undone. It looks so nice undone too, especially if you were wearing like an actual sports bra. But the colour as well is so incredibly gorgeous, and the material, again, I really wish you could feel it through the screen because it is like, it's thin but it feels thick. I really can't explain it. I really wish you could feel it through the screen. Was meant to pick this up in an extra small. I think they accidentally sent it to me in a small, but to be honest, the small fits fine. I think if I would have picked it up again, I would have got it in extra small. And then the other set, I think it's the coffee bean colour. These are the shorts, so flattering, guys. The back is pretty much the exact same as the leggings I just showed you, but obviously in a short form. Again, you can see glutes without my glutes even being in them. It's crazy. And then they also have the thicker band at the bottom here, so it like lifts your glutes up, which, I mean, do you even need that when you can already see glutes there without even wearing them? But that extra bit there, if you like ruche them up and really like put them around your glute, just lifts them up even more. Let's talk about how flattering they are on the glute. You have just a seam going between the glutes here, which separates them around the glute here. The material is a tiny bit sort of thinner on the glute bit, which sort of allows it to stretch around the glute. These bits here are so tight, so it's sort of tight around my leg and like lifts my glute up. Still so stretchy. Like, I don't know if anyone's tried the Define shorts, but I feel like the Define shorts at the bottom are so tight that I feel like I can't move. Whereas these are tight, but there's a lot of stretch to them, so they don't feel uncomfortable. They make the glutes look so shelfy too. Again, I would say these are sort of like a mid-high rise. I like them like super low waisted, so I literally fold them over half the time so that they are literally like this. Again, that's just me and my little micro short era at the moment. They sort of sit, I would say, mid to high rise, so stretchy, but again, really compressive, so it's keeping you in. It just looks so nice as a full set. Band is compressive, but it does have stretch to it, so I would stick true to size. Got these in an extra small again, so I did size down in these. And then to go with it, I'm obsessed. I picked up this vest. I love the neckline on it. That scoop is so beautiful. I think it just looks so flattering, and like, you could wear this to the gym with that as an outfit, as a full set. You could wear these with jeans, joggers. Like, it's so versatile. You can wear this anywhere and everywhere. Back, I thought, is so flattering because you have a racer back, and I'm not usually one for racer backs, but this really does look so incredibly flattering on. And then you just have your Elite 11 logo here, sports bra underneath with your cut pads, which you can take out if you obviously want to. I've kept them in just for a little bit of shape. The same material as the pink one, so again, it's that like, it feels thick to touch, but it's thin to stretch. And it's so soft. So again, another brand that I really truly was so surprised by. Loved the fit, the fabric, the style of it. Probably will buy from these sometime again because I truly think they do look so flattering on. The last brand I want to talk about, this brand I actually bought myself because I saw it on Instagram and I was like, wow, that brand is very cool. So very much in my hot mat era at the moment. I love my hot mat Pilates classes. So when I saw this brand and I saw the stuff they did, I was like, I have to. Even though this coming all the way from Australia, I have to. So this brand is called SWT. So I don't know whether it's like sweat or whether it is actually just SWT. I don't know, but as a girl who's very much into a hot mat at the minute, there was no way I wasn't picking up from this brand, and you will see why now. First thing I picked up is these micro shorts, and I mean, you cannot get much more micro than that. So low-waisted, but I love that. The amount of times I'll roll down all of the shorts and leggings I own to make them look like this is genuinely crazy. So the fact that they literally provided me with a short that literally looks exactly how I would wear my shorts, and I don't need to do anything to them, I was sold. Back just has the logo here, and then you sort of just have like a seam going down the middle. Talk about micro shorts, these are very micro, but honestly, whenever I wear shorts to Pilates or leggings, I will fold them down to literally here. So the fact that they're already done like that for me is so perfect. They literally hit at the bottom of my hip. So happy with how they fit. So stretchy. So if you were in between sizes, you probably could size down, to be honest. I did actually get a small because that was all that was left. I think I probably would have preferred an extra small, but they did sell out. This is them from the back. So obviously they just come down really low, and they do cover the glutes. I mean, my glute is kind of like popping out a little bit underneath. With the micro short, that's kind of a little bit inevitable, but obviously you just have the seam going in the middle here. I suppose you would kind of have to like pull it into the glute a bit more. That's the one thing I will say, is they're not very flattering on the glute because the seam doesn't really go between your glutes as much. Whereas the Oner ones sort of have that like round in here, which allows the seam to go between your glutes more, whereas this seam doesn't. It's sort of just sitting there. So that's the one downfall I will say. I would say they kind of feel like the Oner soft motion fabric, but a little bit thicker. Maybe like the Timeless fabric, quite an old fabric now, but it kind of does feel a bit like that. But they're so stretchy, and like to do hot mat or Pilates in, then it's breathable and you can just move in it. Like there's nothing worse than doing like a Pilates or hot mat class and feeling restricted, feeling like you can't move. These are honestly so perfect for it, and the colour is so gorgeous. Go with it. I think this is the reason I was sold on the brand, to be honest. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I love layering. It's my favourite thing in the whole entire world to do with gym fits. I love layering. It looks so cute. They've literally provided me with a sports bra that is already layered. Girls, let me get that label out of the way. How flipping gorgeous is that? So you've got a sports bra with sort of like straps with then a halter underneath, and it's literally just one sports bra already made for you. And brown and cream together, are you joking me? Back, obviously this will be a halter, and then you have adjustable straps here. Talk about itty bitty sports bras, like that is literally absolutely tiny. So the fact I get to wear like an itty bitty sports bra whilst layering, the thing about layering is it looks very cute, but you do feel restricted because you're wearing two sports bras and you can barely move. But with this, obviously because they're built in, you don't need to worry about that. This sports bra, oh my god, it is literally so gorgeous. Bra underneath, so this one here does have cut pads, so you can take them out. I have actually kept them in, but I haven't worn it yet, so whether I keep them in or not, I don't know. This doesn't feel tight on me at all. I mean, it's literally got so much stretch in it, and it doesn't feel tight on my neck at all. Back has adjustable straps, so if you need it to be tighter or looser, you can kind of do what you want with it and make it as tight or loose as you want. But obviously if you tighten it, it will help just lift the girls up even more. But I mean, it's already making the girls look insane without even lifting it up. But
free boob lift. If you want one, you can just tighten it.
As you can imagine, that set is unreal. The craziest part is that is not it. We've got one more piece to go with. The way I was like, I obviously have to pick this up because it's gonna look so good with it. Off the shoulder top. So again, you can imagine, right, how am I gonna do this? That sports bra with that on top. Girls, you already know how insane that's gonna look. Amazing thing, well, not amazing because obviously no one wants to see through top, but the whole purpose of this top is to be that little bit more see-through, because when you wear it underneath, you're still gonna see how gorgeous your sports bra looks underneath.
I think it looks so nice. I love how this is that little bit more see-through, so you can literally see the sports bra. I think like you're not wasting a sports bra and you get to see it if it's see-through. Girl math is a good thing because you can see a sports bra whilst getting to wear a cute bit on top. But I literally love it. I love this part because obviously you can see my sports bra here, and you already know, like when you take a selfie, that being your top profile, 10/10. But it's also just so comfy and so like stretchy. I mean, you could literally fit another human being in there. It's so stretchy, it feels so comfy and just so flattering.
As much as I love my itty bitty tops and sports bras, I'm not walking into my Pilates classes or getting out of the car or filling my patch up or going to the shop wearing literally what can only be described as pretty much swimwear. So I need something to feel covered. Pilates pump cover, I guess you could say. If I wanted to, I could probably keep this on for Pilates because it's that thin. Obviously it's the same colour as the sports bra, so that outfit together, I haven't worn it to Pilates yet. I can't wait to wear it. They do like the most craziest, cutest things. Like they do that sports bra with like stripes, polka dots on. And I just think what other brand does that? It really makes them stand out. And I love quirky, cool, cute fits. So the way I discovered that brand, I was on it as soon as everything dropped, sold out. It's pretty much straight after I bought them. So I'm so glad I didn't miss out on them. That is everything. If you haven't tried Australian gym brands yet, this is just something to try because I didn't realise how good they actually are, and it's making me want to be an Australian baddie now because the way their stuff is so gorgeous. And I can imagine all of the Australian girlies looking insane walking on the beaches doing like a sunrise walk, sunset walk in them fits. I'm so jealous of all you Australian girls right now. I definitely do rate Australian gym brands and I definitely do think I'll be trying them more for sure. If you have any questions about sizing, links, material, comparisons to anything Oner, because again that's all I know, let me know in the comments below or DM me on Instagram. I love helping you girls always. But as always, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one.